First of all, congratulations on the new bun in the oven. As a mom and a doctor, I understand how overwhelming it can be to prepare for this journey called parenting. Today, I'm very excited to share with you my 7 essential things that you need to do before your due date. Also, I'm adding a suggested timeline to do these things so you can prepare for this better. Plus, stick till the end for 3 bonus tips. So sit back, relax, grab a cup of tea, and let's dive into the video. Number 1, prepare your mind and body. And how do you do it? One way is through exercise. The moment you conceive, your body goes through a series of changes to support this pregnancy. And these changes come with some not so fun side effects like constipation, backache, sleep disturbances, and exercise will help you reduce these side effects. And doing the right kind of exercise can help you reduce some pregnancy related complications. It can help with your mental health. It can also help you have a smoother delivery. But what is the right time to do exercise? The answer is throughout your pregnancy. But before you start flexing those muscles, make sure you get an okay from your obstetrician. 2, you have to pace yourself according to your pre-pregnancy exercise tolerance. And you should know how to listen to your body. You should know when to stop exercising. And you should know what is not okay during exercising during pregnancies. Practicing mindfulness is another way to prepare your mind and body. Pregnancy surely is a very stormy phase in a woman's life when it comes to her mental health. The hormonal changes coupled with everything else that is happening in and around her can leave her feeling overwhelmed, anxious, and sometimes even depressed. And there is a very fine line between feeling just low to actually feeling depressed. So it's very important that you have some practices of mindfulness like meditation, listening to music, anything that you enjoy, any hobby that you enjoy. Also, it is important that you have someone and talk to someone who you trust about what you're feeling, validate those feelings, and always know what is not okay to feel. And please don't hesitate to seek medical attention when you feel something is not okay. Another important way to take care of your mind and body during pregnancy is through nutrition. Contrary to the popular belief that you need to be eating for 2 during pregnancy, you will be requiring only few extra calories, and that also depends on the trimester that you are in. And it is more important to focus on the quality of these extra calories than just the quantity of the calories. And so focus on having some nutrition-rich food to take care of your body, fuel your body, and take care of that growing baby. Also, don't forget about the supplements. Number 2, assemble that dream team for labor and beyond. So your team should mainly consist of birth partner and the support system. Your birth partner can be your spouse, your mother, your sister, your best friend, or even a professional doula. Regardless of who you choose, it is important to include them in planning, learning, and preparation for childbirth. They can offer you emotional support, they can help you with pain management, and be an advocate for you during labor and delivery. And don't forget about the support system. Who will drive you to the hospital? Who will stay with you through the night? Who will cook for you once you're home? Who will help you take care of the baby? Identify these people and also include them in learning about all of these things that I'm telling you. Somewhere around 32 to 35 weeks is a time where you can think about who can lend you a helping hand and just let them know what you expect of them. Number 3, demystify labor. Even thinking about the day of labor can bring in a considerable amount of anxiety. And did you know that anxiety increases your perception for pain? So, acquiring some basic level of knowledge about labor can be very soothing and tremendously empowering. Learn a little bit about labor, what labor is, when does it set in, and what are some signs of true labor, what are Braxton Hicks contractions, and discuss with your obstetrician about when you have to reach the hospital, what are some red flags to look out for, and what options you have for pain management, be it epidural, be it some different technique like water birth, or be it breathing techniques. Knowing about these and practicing this prior, it can help you make a better informed decision, as well as make your experience much more positive. Also, it is important to know what they really mean when they ask you to push, when to push, and you need to practice a little bit about how these things are done. Somewhere along your third trimester is the best time to learn about this. And as I told you before, include your birth partner in learning about this. Number 4, breastfeeding 101. Breastfeeding is an amazing way to bond with your baby and to provide them with the perfect nutrition that they need. But let's face it, breastfeeding is not easy. Right from knowing how to get them to latch to coping with the exhaustion of long hours of labor and blood loss, there are many challenges to navigate. Also, if you've had a C-section, even sitting comfortably to nurse will be an issue. And these are time-sensitive issues. You need to get in that amount of nutrition into your baby every so often for them to grow. But nothing to worry. With the right support and knowledge, you can navigate these challenges like a pro. Learning how to hold your baby, how to get them to latch, how often to feed, how long to feed, and knowing exactly when to ask for help, all of these goes a long way to make your breastfeeding journey very positive. Somewhere along your third trimester is the right time to invest your time and effort in knowing about this beautiful journey of providing your baby with that liquid gold. Number 5, pack your hospital bag. Did you know that only about 5% of women give birth on the exact expected date of delivery? For the remaining 95%, the day of arrival is always a surprise. So it is always better to keep your hospital bag packed and ready to go. Somewhere along your second trimester is the right time to make a list of all the essentials that has to go into the bag. And this is also a very comfortable time to go for shopping, because your first trimester nausea and fatigue would have settled in and you are still comfortable on your feet. If you have a baby shower planned, you can consider waiting until after the event to see if you receive any gifts that go into the bag. Aim to start packing your bags at around 32 weeks and have that bag ready by about 35 to 36 weeks. Number 6, learn some baby care basics. It's often said that it takes a village to raise a child. And even if you have a village at your disposal, your maternal instincts and some knowledge about basic baby care is the best your baby can get. So learn a little bit about how to hold the baby, how to feed the baby, how to swaddle, how to change diaper, how to bathe them, how to put them to sleep, etc., etc. So all these things go a long while in ensuring the best possible safety and best possible comfort for your baby. Also, it's important to know what is normal for a newborn and what is not normal for a newborn. This avoids some unnecessary alarming trips to the hospital. Somewhere along your third trimester is the best time to spend some time on learning these things, and this will put you on a head start to becoming a very capable and confident parent. Number 7, create a pristine environment for your baby. So your baby has emerged from their safest haven, your womb. And the whole wide world is very new and scary to them. And in the first few months of life, children are very vulnerable to the external environment and they need utmost protection. So get to those moldy corners, get to those dusty roofs and get expert help if needed, but clean that house. If your house needed to be at its cleanest, it is now. Somewhere along your third trimester is the right time to start cleaning your house. Also remember, this is best done by others, so this is the time for you to sit back and relax. And as promised, here are the 3 bonus tips. Car seats. Car seats are still not mandatory in India, but your child will travel its safest when placed in a car seat. So, especially if your house is a fair distance from the hospital that you are delivering in, investing in a good car seat is a wise choice. Number 2, enjoy a baby moon and get that photo shoot done. Parenting is an adventure that lasts a lifetime. It can be very rewarding and very challenging at times. So before your little one arrives and keeps you busy, enjoy a relaxing trip, and somewhere along your second trimester is a good time to go for that trip. And don't forget to capture the beauty of your maternity. It doesn't matter if it's a fancy photo shoot or just a few pictures on your phone, but do not miss the opportunity of capturing those beautiful phase of your life. Somewhere along your 32 weeks to 34 weeks of pregnancy is a good time for the photo shoot. 3, prepare your elder child for the new arrival. A lot of your elder child's emotional response to the news of new baby is dependent on their age. It's equally normal for them to show anger or joy or jealousy or sometimes nothing at all. Plan and ease this transition for them. It's very important for you to be open and honest about their concerns of shared love and attention. Also, prepare them for the possibility of them staying with their relatives or your friends during your stay in the hospital. And make them understand that it takes a while for the new baby to grow up and actually play with them. Giving a sibling is probably the best gift you can give to a child, but it takes a lot of effort, time, understanding, and patience on your part, so they have the bond that you want them to have. So this was the video, guys. I hope it helps, and like, share, and subscribe. And stay tuned for the upcoming videos where I will deal with each of these things that I have mentioned, so you can start ticking the list that you've already made.